Things are happening in this life, things you never imagined would happen. Even things that the greatest scientists have no explanation for. In this story, you will witness how the most unthinkable event happened to the great princess of Oko Kingdom in Nigeria. Princess Kika was not only the wealthiest princess in all the surrounding villages but also the most beautiful. People simply called her beauty itself. When people said she was beautiful, they did not mean it casually. They meant the kind of beauty that makes time pause when she enters a place. They meant the kind of beauty that feels almost unreal, as though the gods themselves took their time to mold her. Her skin was the first thing anyone noticed, a deep golden brown, smooth like polished bronze, glowing softly in sunlight as if the rays themselves bowed in admiration. Even under moonlight, her skin shimmered faintly, like palm oil glistening on clear water. Her face was poetry, high, perfectly shaped cheekbones with a natural blush, a straight, delicate nose, and lips full and soft, naturally tinted like ripe forest cherries. When she smiled, dimples appeared like tiny wells of sweetness, melting even the coldest heart. Her eyes were perhaps her most mesmerizing feature, large and almond-shaped, framed by long, dark lashes. In sunlight, they looked like pools of liquid honey, in shadow, like rich brown earth after fresh rain. One look from her could silence a noisy market. It wasn't just beauty, it was presence, depth, and a knowing gaze that made you feel she could see right through to your soul. Her hair was a crown on its own, thick, black, and lustrous, cascading down her back in soft waves. On special occasions, she adorned it with golden beads and cowries that jingled gently when she moved, making even the air around her feel enchanted. She was not just beautiful, she was breathtaking, ethereal, almost too perfect to belong to this world. People whispered that perhaps she was a gift from the gods, sent to show mortals what true beauty looked like. But her beauty was only half the story. Her kindness was what truly set her apart. In Oko Kingdom, it wasn't only her flawless face that made people bow, it was her heart. She had a way of seeing people, truly seeing them. When others walked past a crying child in the market, Kika would stop, kneel in the dust, and wipe the tears with her own silk scarf. She would buy the child roasted corn or sweet oranges and stay until the little one smiled again. But not everyone was happy for her. Some envied her so deeply that they wanted to destroy her. One of them was Ikema, a crooked old woman who lived on the edge of the kingdom. Long ago, Ikema had served in the palace, but jealousy consumed her until only bitterness remained. Her skin was rough and scarred, her face twisted with one cheek sagging lower than the other, her nose bent, her mouth dry and cracked with yellow teeth jutting out, her eyes small and sunken with a strange green glow. Her hair was sparse and wiry, and her bony hands had nails thick and curled like claws. She wore tattered wrappers that smelled of smoke and old charms. She hated Princess Kika not because Kika had wronged her, but because every time she saw Kika, she was reminded of everything she could never be. She would sit by her doorway, hissing. Why must one girl have all the beauty, all the love, while I rot like this? Night after night, she ground strange powders and muttered curses, plotting to steal Kika's life. One day, at sunset, she crawled to the palace gate, pretending to be dying. Villagers screamed and fled, guards locked the doors, everyone ran, everyone except Kika. Do not go near, the chief guard begged. But Kika said softly, she is old. She is sick. She needs help. Are we not the hands of the gods to each other? Kika knelt beside Ikema, not noticing the charm hidden in the woman's wrapper. Ikema whispered, what is hers will be mine, what is mine will be hers. A whirlwind of red dust rose. A blinding flash. Kika gasped as her golden skin shriveled, her fingers curled into claws, her face twisted into something hideous. She stumbled to a puddle and screamed, her reflection was Ikema's face. Meanwhile, the old woman rose, radiant in Kika's body, and laughed, at last, the gods have given me what I deserve. The guards rushed to her, bowing and praising, while the real Kika cried, no. That's my body. Please help me. But they saw only an old hag disturbing their princess and drove her away. That night, Kika wandered and wept. But she remembered her mother's words, when the world turns its back on you, find the wise woman in the sacred hills. With bleeding feet, she climbed through forests and streams until she found a hut hidden in ancient trees. "Come in, daughter of light. I have been waiting for you," said the wise woman, blind but glowing with power. Kika told her everything. The wise woman nodded. "Ikema has done what few dare. But the gods are watching. Take this calabash of holy water. On the next full moon, stand at the palace gate. Let Ikema see her reflection in this mirror of the gods." On the night of the full moon, Kika returned. The guards tried to drive her away, but a strange wind silenced them. Ikema, still in Kika's body, stepped forward. "You again? Did I not warn you?" Kika raised the calabash. "Give me back what you stole, Ikema. This beauty is not yours." Ikema laughed. "Who would believe you? Look at yourself." But when Kika lifted the glowing water, everyone saw the truth: two Kikas, one pure and glowing in the ugly body, and one dark and twisted behind the stolen skin. Ikema screamed as the beauty peeled away, revealing her hideous form. A thunderclap split the night. A whirlwind rose, trapping Ikema. The village chief raised his staff. "By the laws of Oko Kingdom, and by the will of the gods you mocked, Ikema, you are banished." The whirlwind carried her screaming into the forbidden forest forever. Then the calabash's light washed over Kika. Her bent back straightened, her claws softened into graceful hands, her scarred face smoothed into radiant beauty once again. The villagers dropped to their knees, crying, "It's her. It's truly our Princess Kika." Kika stood tall, smiling through tears. "Do not fear. The gods have set things right." The palace drums thundered. Songs filled the night. People danced, celebrating not only her beauty restored but her bravery and kindness that never faded. And deep within the forbidden forest, Ikema's wails were swallowed by darkness forever. Sparkle's yellow heart Kika's name lived on, not only as the most beautiful princess, but as the bravest, the one who faced evil and won.